We die when we are 60, 55.
This is Garbage City, where 100,000 men, women, and children survive by sorting through Cairo's trash. At first glance, this place looks like a slum. But if you look a little closer, you'll realize it's actually a highly profitable business empire. With no help from the government, these families manage to recycle 85% of everything they touch. For context, the West barely does 30%.
If we are absent for one day, Egypt becomes a volcano of garbage.
And he's not exaggerating. That's Maalem Shehata, the godfather of Garbage City. He's given me full access. And his nephew, Ezzat Naem, is showing me everything. So, how did one of Cairo's poorest neighbourhoods become the best recyclers on the planet? And more importantly, what's the human cost of living this way? I'm here to find out.
The garbage is collected and, as I told you, brought here that ladies start sorting the garbage. So if you like to have a look.
Come here, Tommie.
So this is the first step after collecting the garbage from Cairo. And the sorting is mainly ladies' job.
Yeah.
Okay? So they sort everything according to its type. Paper, cardboard, plastic. So for instance, Maalem Shehata buys the glass, okay? And then he bought it from this guy, for example.
Yeah.
Then he starts sorting the glass according to colors. Green, this is mixed colors, white, brown. After sorting the glass, broken glass, according to colors, he sells it to the factories. Then the factories take it and molten and remanufactured into new glass. The day is it starts, as I told you, 4 a.m. that the father and two sons go to Cairo to bring the garbage collected and bring it on truck like this.
And this is the truck they bring the garbage on?
And then the women started...
Wow, this is like
No,
so
this
high.
is material, not garbage.
Oh, not garbage.
This is plastic. Mineral water bottles, حاضر. Mineral water bottles, after they sorted like there, this guy is a recycler. He go to buy it, load it in his truck, and then he has his facility here to compact it. A press, a baler. They have a baler.
He was introduced as kind of the godfather.
Yeah, this is the Godfather.
Is that of a business or of the area?
لا علاقات إنسانية تجارتي خاصة لوحدي يعني.
He is the Godfather in the community of the baling, not the business of the baling. He is the Godfather. He helps people. He gives money. He searches for solving a problem for the people, and so on. He is a Godfather of the baling.
Wow. And how does that work?
I am the head of the Garbage Collectors Syndicate. I have 1 million people working under me, responsible for keeping all of Egypt clean. I am the vital link between them, the state, and the officials. During the Mubarak era, I challenged the officials when they gave 15-year contracts to foreign companies from Italy and Spain. I'd forced the cancellation of those contracts. I declared that we are fully capable of keeping Egypt clean.
Especially after the January Revolution, foreign companies who came from Spain and Italy failed to clean the square of El Tahrir during the revolution. They called him, the army called him, Mr. Shehata, can you send us your trucks and your workers? He said yes. In 5 days, he sent more than 10,000 workers with about 5,000 trucks.
Yeah.
And we went, I was one of these people, we went to Tahrir Square and we cleaned it after the revolution in just 2 days or 5 days maximum. Yeah. So after that time, everybody started to rely on him.
What are the most valuable recycling materials?
Most valuable? Aluminium.
Aluminium, of course, yeah.
Copper, but copper is very rare nowadays.
Yeah.
Every year you may find 10 kilograms. But aluminium, the cans or the aluminium in general, it's the most expensive one, which is about 100, nowadays, 70,000 pounds per ton. They compacted or bale it, and then everything here mostly is baled. Only the plastic is being, some kind of plastic is being sorted according to type, polyethylene, polypropylene, and then according to color. And then wash and granulate and pelletized into pellets. And then they sell it to the factories also. So here is like a very big transfer station for preparing the material. The business here is based on family. For collecting the garbage, each family has a specific place in downtown in Cairo. The father and two of his sons take the mechanic pickup, go to this specific place, collect about 1 to 3 tons a day. It depends according to the capacity of the place which they serve. And then bring the garbage back, collect it, mixed and collected in the truck, and bring it to the family, like the family which we visited just right now, who the woman, mother and daughters are sorting the garbage. They sort out some recyclables like paper, glass, plastic, metal, aluminum, tin cans, whatever. They store it, and when they have good quantity, about 2 tons or 3 tons every week or whatever, they call the recycler. The recycler come to buy and then have it in his facility. So for example, this recycler is specialized in cardboard, paper and cardboard. He has this. It's very big one. He receives or buy paper and cardboard from the Zabbaleen or the families.
So they have money to buy machinery and...
Yeah,
it's like professional.
Some of them, as I told you in the early morning, they buy gold for their women as investment. Gold is a very good way of saving money.
Yes.
Once the gold is higher, he sold it and buy facility. Buy paper compactor, buy plastic granulator.
The gold is like their bank account.
That's like, because they don't have accessibility to go to the bank to make savings, because most of them are informal. Very little of them are formalized who can get funds from the banks. And now the ones who are formalized and get funds of the bank, they can buy a very big facility like this, because this facility is about 5 million Egyptian pounds per the line only for compacting the paper, and another 5 million for buying the loader. So he needs 10 millions. So this one, because he has formal papers, he can get a loan from the bank.
Okay.
And like this one, we have about 20 for paper only. So they are compacting about 200 tons or 300 tons of paper and cardboard every day.
And there are lots of stories of people starting with nothing and then...
Yeah, this one, in the past, he was owning a manual compactor. In the beginning, about 20 years ago, it was very cheap, with 300 pounds. Later on, he bought an electrical compactor, a stand-up one, produce one baler for each 30 minutes or whatever. So his capacity was about 2 tons a day.
Yeah.
Later on, when he realized that the business is getting better and so on, and he registered his business with the help of Maalem Shehata, he bought this facility as a credit from the bank. He repaid the money, and now he's...
Yeah, so people are doing well here.
For the recyclers, yeah. I should be honest with you. They earn good money, enough money to make their life good, but on the health issues, because they face a lot of health hazards, and they pay a lot for private doctors, for private hospitals, for surgeries, for whatever.
So that's like the big challenge.
Yeah, this is one of the challenges, that the health here is not, and even the mortality rate or age. We die when we are 60, 55. A lot of our fathers and grandfathers and mothers died like this. I am lucky that I'm still 62 and still alive. But
you look well. You're 62.
I colored my hair. Don't tell anybody. Here in Egypt, we color our hair.
Okay, that's the secret. I need to go to Turkey for mine.
You are very nice. So this is the life. This is how the people are living here. By the end of the day, they created their business from scratch.
From nothing.
They are pioneers. They are entrepreneurs. Look, business of garbage has a variety that everybody can get into the business, even with 50,000 pounds. which is $1,000, you can set up a business of buying, sorting, and selling. Just it. You have just a place, buy plastic, sort according to table color, sell, and make in between good money.
Is everybody here Coptic?
Majority.
Majority, but it's mixed.
95%. We have this cross. Christians used to this tattoo as cross, and 5% are Muslims.
With 95% of the community being Coptic Christian, I wanted to know, how did they end up here? And I wondered if Christians were forced into the garbage business, or if they chose it. Can you tell us a little bit what it was like to grow up here?
We garbage collectors used to live in Imbaba. My family migrated from southern Egypt, and we've worked in waste collection and recycling since 1948. The government relocated us here 50 years ago when urban overcrowding squeezed us out.
Because why? It's not a kind of discrimination, no. It has a story. In 1984, like in 1948, like Maalem Shehata said, the first man who left Upper Egypt and come to Cairo to work in garbage was Christian.
Right.
His grandfather left Asyut. Asyut is in the south of Cairo, 380 kilometers in the south of here. He was raising pigs in Asyut on the plants, on the agriculture. When he came to Cairo and met with the people who were collecting the garbage and fire it as for the fava beans cooking, or in the past they were using the garbage as a source of energy, fuel, fire it to put الفول, قدرة الفول, fava beans. They were using it and the food was very delicious. Cook the fava beans. And also in the past, before the 40s and the 50s from the past century, not everybody has a hot water at home. So if you would like to have a hot shower, you go to something called public bath, that they were using the garbage to heat the water and then have hot shower, you know? Although it's
like heating. Yeah.
But
it's sauna, like sauna.
In the middle of the 40s, governor of Cairo said it's against health to use the garbage as for this, or for baking the bread. The bakeries was using the garbage for baking the bread. It stopped in 1945. So the people who used to collect the garbage and sell it for these facilities were in crisis. What can we use the garbage for? They met by accident with my grandfather, who was the father of Shehata, and told he came from Upper Egypt to look for anything to work. He told them, I have pigs in Upper Egypt. I can bring and give the garbage. That is the first business. Started relying on pigs and sell it as pork. Later on, started recycling from the middle of the 80s.
Okay, so it's quite recent.
Yeah, recently, about 40 years recycling started. But the Zabbaleen set it up. By the way, recyclable or recycling business is a very rich business in circularizing. I mean, because its materials are always high demand.
Yeah, it's worth billions in the UK.
Yeah, and Cairo is producing 25 million tons of garbage every year. So it needs a lot of garbage collectors.
Well, I was thinking about this, like 20 million people. If everyone has one water bottle a day, that's 20 million water bottles.
Greater Cairo only, Cairo, Giza, and Kalyubeya, the urban areas of Greater Cairo are generating 25,000 tons every day, multiplied by 360 days. Sorry, I'm talking a lot.
No, it's really interesting.
Let's see So this is for paper and cardboard. You see, he sent his truck, load the paper from the garbage collector. He has this scaler. This is
that's scale.
Yeah, he scaled it. So it's 2 tons. He calculate and give him the money and go. And then the paper become for him, or cardboard. And then inside his facility, because this facility is very big, he has this loader, this storage area for the raw material. Yeah. He makes it with the loader and then feed the baler line, and then the baler line gets into bales like this. Each one is 1 ton almost. It's very heavy. And then he sent it to the factories, which has very big bulber, to pulp the paper to produce it into new card again or newspapers paper or whatever.
Do people work every day, or what days off do they have here?
Sunday. Sunday is a day off.
Sunday.
Because we are Christian,
So Christians have different days off.
we go to the church, and also we should have one day as a break. So they have Sunday.
How important is Christianity here for the people?
It's very important that we have a lot of churches here. The biggest one is the monastery. Would you like to ride the tuk-tuk? To Dina?
We can, yeah, if that's...
If you like.
Can we get it?
لغاية باب الدير. اركبوا وأنا هقعد جنبه. We are going to the monastery, the Christian place where the churches are, to see it, and also from the monastery, because the monastery in the highest area on the mountain, that we can see the community from up, like a panorama. The community here gets enough money, good money, by the way.
Yeah.
But I told you that bad smell, because we receive this area only, this area, one of 6 areas for garbage collectors around Greater Cairo, receives 8,000 tons of Cairo garbage every day. 8,000 mixed, organic with non-organic. From the households, we just collect merchants and households. We don't collect medical waste here. So that's why the bad smell, it's mixed, especially in summer. In summer,
The smell is very hard.
garbage is very bad smell.
Yeah, I haven't found it bad today. It just smells like industrial to me.
Yeah, because we are in winter and not all of the garbage came to the area. We do receive the garbage up to 12 at noon or more.
Yeah, and do you get used to the smell, like if you work on a
Me,
farm?
when I travel to the States, 3 weeks in New York, in Manhattan, you know, can you imagine? When I came back here, when I get into the community, I felt the smell. I said, oh, is it so hard like this? In the beginning, if I see someone who's closing his nose from our smell, I tell him, oh, this is your garbage. You are here to visit, and you close your nose. It's if we left it in your home, you will be suffering from diseases and so on. Then I realized that it's very hard when I left the community for 3 weeks. I said, oh, poor people who are coming to visit my community. Yes, the smell is very hard. تعبناك يا صاحبي. أنا من الزرايب هنا من الزرايب. عيب عليك. عزت نعيم. لا يا حبيبي. خد دول ليك. لا والله. اسمع. ده حاجة بسيطة. شكرا يا
They
حبيبي.
try to help.
هلو يا صاحبي.
After hours of dodging tuk-tuks and breathing in dust, it was surreal to arrive at the part of Garbage City that's on Cairo's tourist
يا
trail.
أولاد الذين.
Shukran.
This is the monastery.
Oh, this is the monastery.
Yeah.
It's not allowed to the tuk-tuk to get in, but every week we have 3 prayers in the morning to have the communion.
Oh, really?
Sunday, Friday, and Wednesday. This is one of the churches down here.
Oh, it's down. Wow.
It's a church under the mountain. It has a communion just finished now, and the Abuna finished the prayers, and he is leaving now, and give a piece of bread. So they attend the Mass and the Communion, and it's ended now.
Very beautiful around here.
Yeah. Oh,
Like
look,
really.
everything is in the mountain.
Yeah.
We have an artist, his name is Mario.
Is the tourism good for the community, I guess, because it's an extra business opportunity?
Yeah, and make the community acknowledge now, and they respect Zabbaleen. In the past, they say, oh, they are garbage collectors, they are bad smell, la la la. We were stigmatized.
Before we founded the syndicate in 2012, we were marginalized. People called us a vagrant underclass. Garbage collector was used as an insult. But I highlighted our true importance. I told everyone, respect us, because you are the garbage makers, and we are the garbage cleaners. I educated society through over 1,000 media appearances, from local programs to the BBC, telling the whole world that our people are important. Today, the Zabbaleen are respected.
As Maalem Shehata told you now, we are recognized, acknowledged, respected. We are proud of being garbage collectors because we are doing very good job to the community, to Egypt, to the environment, to the globe. And in the meantime, we are very proud of having this monastery. This place is visited by foreigners, German, American, English, Asian, Korean, Chinese, everybody comes here.
And people here, they want to share their culture and be proud of it.
Yeah, it's an interaction, dialogue. We love the people and we welcome everybody. The people here are very kind. This is one of the biggest churches in the Middle East. Its capacity is more than 10,000 people, you see? And all of it is under the mountain. The mountain gives...
Yeah, it has like an amphitheater style, doesn't it? What language are services in? Is it in Arabic?
Arabic and Coptic.
Oh, Coptic is...
Yeah, the old Egyptian language. The modern Pharaonic language is Coptic.
Okay.
So we still use the Coptic language in our masses up till now.
Do you have confession?
Yeah. We have confession, we have communion, we have baptism. We don't have divorce at all.
Oh, divorce.
One wife till she kill him or he kill her. They kill each other by the end of the day. I didn't kill my wife. She will kill me soon. I think so. Let me... But this is very good, by the way, because divorce makes a lot of social problems. You know, most of the children in the streets in Egypt, because of divorce. Family, the man divorced his wife and she could cover the children costs or expenses or needs. And sometimes the family had a lot of children and she has no father to pay the expenses of the life of the kids.
And I saw there were less people begging in this community.
In this community, we don't have street children because, first of all, we don't have divorce. Second of all, we are very strong families in relationships, warm relationships, close, social...
Helping each other.
And also, we are mostly from the same origin. Most of the people here came from Asyut Governorate.
Yeah.
The first man invited his relatives. He was Christian, and they started raising pigs. That's why pigs is forbidden in Quran, you know? It's najis animal. They don't like it. That's why most of the people are Christian, because they raise the pigs, sell it, slaughter it, and also eat it.
Yeah.
That's why the first man was Christian and he brought his relatives. And the first business was raising pigs. Because garbage, mostly 60% of the garbage are organic.
Yeah.
No way to use it unless you give it to animal to eat.
Yeah, and that's the thing I didn't understand until I came here, was that, the pigs are part of the process.
Yeah.
And it's so natural in what people have done for thousands of years.
They help you to get rid of 60% of the garbage.
Yeah.
First of all, the pig is very, what can I say? He's greedy in food.
Yeah.
He can eat equals his weight. If he's 80 kilograms, he can eat 80 kilograms.
In a day?
In a day, yeah. I don't know in English, but he love food. So it helped us to get rid of 60% of the garbage. That's why we rely on it. It's better than goats, than sheep, than cows, because not all animals can eat garbage. He can eat garbage.
Yeah.
He is I think he's very nice and good guy, because he is helping us to digest about 5,000 tons of garbage a day.
As we headed back out, it struck me that most tourists come here, see the church, and leave, never knowing about the work people are doing to survive just outside these walls. And I can see you love your community.
I love my people, and also, as I told you, I am a social worker. I am an NGO founder. I love to be volunteering for helping my community to be advanced and progress.
Yeah.
And we are progressed very, huge step. In the past, we were in very horrible life. Yeah.
It seems like things are changing fast here as well.
Very quickly.
Yeah.
Very quick. The role of community leaders like Shehata al-Mu'addis, like me, like the NGOs, helped a lot, because the NGOs were also providing something very vital here. Health services,
Right.
Vaccinations. Government is not here. Government is absent. There is no government.
You are the government.
We are the government. NGOs are...
Is that normal in Egypt, or is
No.
that specific to this community?
For slums and informal areas like here's, the areas which have very poor and they are outside of the boundary of the city.
Is it fair to call this a slum? Because I wouldn't use that word, to be honest.
Me, myself, I don't like it, but they name us منطقة عشوائية. عشوائية means informal slum.
Okay.
Up till now, why?
Because I see buildings and houses.
Created by ourselves, but they are not business planned. Physical planned.
Yeah.
It was not divided and...
Yeah, like the authority commissions to build.
Or like engineers or architectures or whatever. No. We have architectures and contractors and construction and everything, but we didn't have a plan for the streets. That's why when you pass in the street, you like this.
Yeah, it was very hard to find.
It's not straight, it's not the same wide. Sometimes you may see a house is out, house is back. So that's why we name it, the government name it عشوائية.
But the most beautiful streets in Europe are those old medieval streets where they are like that.
Yeah, and in Brussels. I was in Brussels, and it's very nice, by the way. Also in Italy, the same.
So that's how they were made. They were informal.
Yeah, because
they were
they start,
organic.
the people themselves created without the government. نعم؟ أدخل؟
توك توك
لا يا حبيبي، ده احنا هنمشي لما يطلع هنا أبونا. خالو عامل ايه؟ الله يخليك، ازيك خالو؟
No, thank you. I'm with these.
هنمشي يا صاحبي.
I noticed there were children driving tuk-tuks.
Yeah, look, tuk-tuk is one of our,
Because of the narrow streets.
in the insider areas, not outside, not in downtown or whatever. So, because of unemployment and poverty. صباح الخير يا صاحبي. صباح الخير يا رجاله، عاملين ايه يا حبيبي؟ ازيكم؟ ازيك يا اخويا؟ عارف العربي is always drinking wine and whiskey. Go to hell يا اخي. This against your health. هتدمر صحتك. He drinks morning and night. And by the way, he is Muslim. Can you see?
This is
Muslim.
the wine is forbidden in
Which
Islam.
is khamra, is forbidden. He is Muslim and drinking.
I used to be an alcoholic in the past. I don't think anyone chooses to be like that. It's like a disease.
Well, it's a disease, yeah.
I tried to ask Ezzat about the kids I saw driving the tuk-tuks. But around here, things get chaotic pretty quickly. So I decided to save the question for later.
حبيبي يا صاحبي، عامل ايه؟ This is one of the businesses here. You know, the mineral water bottles. It's compacted in a compactor like this, and then he sell it to a factory in 6th of October City, which has a line to granulate and sensors to sort the paper, the different type of plastics. And then by the end of the day, they produce polyester and foam and something like that from the mineral water.
So like my clothes could be made from
and
this.
shoes is, the very light clothes, which is very light and make you warm. It comes from PET. Would you like to see the خراز?
I would love to, yeah.
صباح الخير يا ابو اخت، ازيك؟ ازيك يا معلم نادر؟ Yes, please.
Okay.
So this is one بتخرز ايه يا صاحبي؟
هاي
هاي. This is one kind of the pelletizer which is producing pellets from a
Oh
plastic
yeah, you
bag.
can smell the industrial smells. Yeah.
Plastic bag, you know the plastic bag? So this is HDPE, high density polyethylene, plastic bags. After that, he put it in the machine, which makes into pellets. The machine started from inside up to outside. It comes black color, you know, because it's mixed. First of all, he dry it here to make it more dry. And then he feed it, it's a dryer, okay?
Oh, yeah.
And then he put it here. In this group, it has serve to push the plastic into this heater. This is very hot.
Right, this is the heater.
Yeah, to make it molten, okay? After it is pushed by a server, it comes from this side. This is molten plastic. They will make it through this second stage, which push it into the water.
Right.
Because it's still molten. The water makes it...
Like, makes it hard.
yeah. So it comes from this stage into this 12 lines or 10 lines or whatever, with water always to make it hot. And then this shredder to cut it into pellets. This is the final product.
Yeah, wow, and it's like making so much.
Yeah, he sell it to factories to make it into foam or flats or the bottom of the shoes.
And it's such important work.
Yeah.
And is this like a standard industrial machine, or have they created it, or?
No, it's just a standard one. They buy it from Taiwan, from China. You feed it with 1 ton of plastic bags, they receive it maybe 900 kilograms or whatever. Because you lose some, about 10%, but you refeed it again. This plastic is being recycled instead of going to the sea or to the ocean.
Yeah, what an incredible story.
ما انتم الموضوع عندكم طلع كبير قوي. فعلا
He
ما
is
تجربش
testing
فيه؟
the quality of
ما يحصلكش حاجة؟
if it is. طب تعرف لما تحطها تحت لسانك ايه اللي يحصل لو كويسه؟
لو كويسه لازم تخليها جامد ما تتكسرش.
If it is more flexible and not hard to be broken, it's good. If it is broken under your way, so it's...
So he can tell the quality from biting.
So his quality control system by his mouth, by his teeth. بس ده خطر عشان صحتك. ما هو البلاستيك.
اقول لك على حاجه، الصين يا مستر،
But this is against health.
تاخد مننا الحاجات دي بتعينها كده.
انا عارف.
بتشوفها كده.
المفروض انت ايه ما تحطهاش في بوجك، لان البلاستيكس مايكرو بلاستيكس دي وحشه على الكبد I'm telling him it's not good for him.
Can I ask him, like, what's difficult about the job?
ايه اصعب حاجه في وظيفتك؟ ايه اصعب حاجه؟
ايه اصلا؟
وظيفتك صعبه في ايه؟ شغلك يعني.
احماله.
Finding well qualified workers, because sometimes they come and work and then they left because they don't work well, they don't take care of the heaters, or they don't follow up. They are not well qualified. So المشكلة بتاعته إنه to find good workers.
Is that a sign of how well the area is doing? Because I guess, like, people can just leave a job and go to another one and find the job quite easily.
بتلاقي عمالة بسهولة ولا لما حد؟ No, هي ده.
بس اللي معاه.
ولو مشوا ما تعرفش تجيب غيرهم غير بعد فترة. هم من هنا ولا من بره؟
لا من مني.
Or will I don't know why, but the most good qualified workers, he said, they are not from the area. They are from Mania. Mania is another governorate in south. He said that they are very well and they keep working for a longer time rather than the others.
They work one shift for 12 hours. قول thank you.
يلا بينا، شكرا.
شكرا.
ماشي.
لا.
ليه انت بتضايق ليه بعد الجامعة؟
Amazing.
It's amazing.
Just,
It's amazing. It's a community like nowhere.
I know.
You don't find that it's no in everywhere in the world.
but it's also, it really works.
Yes.
Like, it works
workers.
very well.
Yeah, it's hard workers. It's very organized.
Yeah.
سلام. This man, صباح الفل, is specialized in tin cans.
Ein tin can.
Even the tin cans is being sorted. It's tuna cans, juice cans, whatever. So he's sorting according to, I think, types. This will be sent to a baler to be baled or compacted and then go to the iron factory to be produced into
Oh,
iron.
mind your head.
وعم عاطف عم عاطف طاهر ده صاحب الشارع ومتصور مع ابونا سمعان. This is one of our father. He left عم عاطف اهو قاعد من ابويط انظف ناس في المنطقه. اتفضل يا صاحبي.
We're gonna get in trouble here.
مؤاخذة يا
Stand back.
خال. تعالى كده، تعالوا كده يا عيال. لا مؤاخذة يا خال.
شكرا.
حبيبي.
This is Mr. Atif.
So he's proud of having a picture with our priest. This one went to sky. He went to heaven. Died 2 years ago. أبونا سمعان. He was the founder of the monastery. أبونا سمعان. وعم عاطف فرحان بالصورة معاه طبعا فمتصور معاه.
And so he owns all of this.
No, I am joking. He's living here. He's owning this house. This is plastic shredder.
Ah, this is shredding.
After they sort the plastic, another type, not the mineral water bottle, like this.
Yeah.
He put it in the machine from up, receive it from down into small pieces,
Yeah.
shredded one or granulated, and then sell it to the pelletizer, to be pelletized. Sometimes they cut the plastic bags here or the plastic bottles like this, depends.
So it really is like a chain of like everybody is connected.
Before pelletizing, it should be shredded in this shredder. After that, should be cleaned in a cleaning line. I'll show you the cleaning line. And then pelletizing. So pelletizer is the last stage, the final stage to make it into pellets to go to the factories to be remanufactured again. Let me show you the mineral water bottles compactor, baler.
And you can see the bits of religion like highlighted in the community.
This is the only area in Egypt which can have Christian. You cannot find this in the other areas, although it has Christians. But because here is a closed community and we are 95% as Christians, so we feel that we should say we are happy that we are Christians. So you have Saint Mary, Jesus on houses. This is the man who is baling or compacting. This is the compactor. But this one should go to the maintenance or whatever. That's why he got it out. But the working one is inside.
So this is plastic compacting now.
Mineral water.
Mineral water.
It's the only plastic which should be compacted or baled. صباح الخير يا صاحبي، عامل ايه؟ So now they are baling or compacting the colored like this one.
Oh yeah.
So they sorted according to color first. يفهم اي حد، ما انا بترجم لهم، بس دينا تعرف لان دينا مصريه. تومي هو اللي من انجلترا، انا من الزرايب. دينا من مصر الجديده وتومي من لندن. صح؟ Right?
Yeah.
So he is compacting or baling. These two workers are fading with green or colored bottles. After that, it's baled like this. Then he load it on the truck, send it to the factory. They have a scaler there. The ton of this is about 20,000 pounds per ton.
Really?
Yeah, it's expensive.
That's
Yeah,
That's good money.
good money. So if it is 5 tons capacity truck, it's 100,000 pounds. He buy it for 15,000 pounds per ton. Then
It's a good business.
it is. It makes good money. That's why recyclers here, most of them are living in Muqaddam hills.
Right. So they've even started to move out of
So
the
the
area.
business is here, but they are living in a fancy area. Me and Shehata
Isn't that
are
brilliant?
still living.
That you can start here and you can.
Make your life better. And they send their children to international schools.
Yeah.
And they pay a lot for يعني fancy luxury life.
And
better.
also they can invest, grow the business,
Yes.
grow the community.
For example, he starts with one, so he can add another one, or later on he can have a very big wine. Yani start small and then he start to be big.
And Cairo is getting bigger, so
Yeah.
more waste, more business.
New capital is being built. Yes, the Emirates company is there, but they cannot do the recycling like what we are doing. He always acknowledged the Zabbaleen that they are the very best effective system for recycling, but we pay a very high invoice from our health. We die young, we face a lot of injuries, parasites, we have hepatitis B, C, but the government gave us vaccinations against C and free treatment for B, but we had a lot of people young die because of the health hazards and so on. And also we pay a lot of money for private doctors. Up till now we are not covered.
He must have been so strong.
مين هناك عندكم؟ زي هنا؟ ازيك يا ست؟ تيك كير يا دينا. احنا عايزينك ترجعي سليمة. واخدينك وان بيس هنرجعك وان بيس.
Yeah, we have to leave alive.
This is another type of plastic, you see. It's named polypropylene.
Oh, so this is the bigger piece.
Wow, here. They sorted according to colors. So this type named polypropylene, PP.
Is it a skill to sort the plastics in to know what's what?
Yeah, it's skilled, but they know it by natural. They didn't go to academy.
Yeah.
No one gave them this. But
In England, like all the plastics are labeled, but I don't know. Some of this looks like maybe it's not.
it's not, and even it's labeled, they don't know the meaning of the label. Look. لا يا ست معناش يا ست. مش من شكرا يا ست شكرا. Look, he hold the plastic and threw it to the ground. If it is, so it's polypropylene. If it is, it's polyethylene. By sound.
Yeah. Oh, so they learn tricks like.
Like the man was testing by his mouth. This man is testing by hearing the voice of the plastic. So each type of plastic has a voice to hear. If it is, it's anti-choke. If it is, so it's polyethylene. If it is, it's polypropylene, like that. No academy, no labels, no arrows, nothing. All of this family just received the garbage from downtown, and then they sorted. جلابيه مكويه.
ندوم عليك. بقول لك اتفضل اتفضل بكلب مش.
He is talking about my father, that my father has a good reputation, and he was one of the masters of the business, and they say that we have something here to help the business advance or progress. He mentioned it, remind me by it. We do something called جمعية. It's informal one, non-formal.
It's like loan.
You know Grameen Bank in India or Pakistan? That each one of us committed to pay 1,000 pounds for trustable man like me. And we collect 20,000 pounds from 20 people. The first month goes to Tommie. The second month collected and give it to Dina. The third month collected and give it to Ezzat. هي دي الجمعية. The fourth go to Ashraf. With no interest, and the same money is circulated between us till the 20 months ended. So by this money you can upgrade your business, buy a new machine. But I said, for instance, you can pay 10 pounds or 20 pounds.
So if you can't afford something, the community tries to help and finds a way.
هو قال لي, remind me. I know this social, they name it جمعية, group. جمعية means assembly.
It's very interesting what you're saying, though, about how like gold is kind of a bank account and there's an informal lending system.
Yeah.
And I guess does not having a bank account, does that hurt a lot of people?
About not more 30% of the community, just 30 who has bank account.
Yeah.
The ones who are recycling, the ones who formalized companies to be contracted by the government, because you cannot be contracted by the government unless you have a formal company and bank accounts. So about 30% only. That's why the majority are making this social system to make fundraising.
It's such a clever solution.
Yeah, they are clever. The second solution is buying gold for wife, and when the gold gets high, sell it. So they are always following the central bank, the Federal Bank of America. Really, if the interest is low, so the gold is up, so they sell or buy, you know? I say the truth. Their sons are checking the internet, and they tell them everything about this. عامل ايه؟ ازيك يا بخور؟ صباح الخير. عشت عندك حلوه؟ Would you like to see the pigs؟ لا عايز يشوف.
Yeah, I'd love to.
في آخر الزريبة؟
شكل الباس ده بتاع
مؤاخذة يا حبيبي. ماشي. اخرس اخرس اخرس. عيب عليك. بقول له ماشي. They feed it from up. ترموا كده الزبالة. من الناحية التانية دي زريبة. It has another entrance in the other side. بس في حمام هنا. قاعد اللي يحب يعمل حمام. شكرا يا رمز.
And so, how does it? Is each building organized like it's work downstairs, everyone have a pig farm, and then living above?
Each house has a place to sort like this.
Yeah.
Okay, after that, they have a wire. You see this wire? They bought in a big pile, a big jumbo sacks like this, and then with the wire, take it on the roof. After 3 days, when the roof is crowded with plastic, they call the recycler to come to buy according to the price. Take it on the truck, on the scaler as you saw, and then he pay him the money. For getting the food for animals, it's in the backyard. Animals are always in the backyard. Living is in the stories, first story, second story. أفطر ناس في المنطقة. عندك إيه أنت اليوم؟ مكبس معدنية؟ He has a mineral water baler like what we have seen. صباح الخير، ازيك ست الكل، الله يخليك.
دول ان انت خالد.
I am his uncle. His mom is my cousin, so he named me uncle. That's why he told me, tell Tommie that you are my uncle. He's proud that I am his uncle. طبعا أنت فخور إن أنا خالد.
طبعا للراس. حبيبي تعال اتفضل.
شكرا يا صاحبي.
Thank you.
حبيبي. The same business, but this one is smaller. Did you remember the one which we visited in the morning, the big?
Yeah.
This one using the small electrical baler.
Oh yeah, because this is the scales, isn't it?
This is the baler, this is the scale. He has 3. He don't have the capacity to buy the big one with loaders. But also he has a small clerk that he load the car with the bales after it's baled like this. But he's using 3 small electrical balers. The bale of this equals about 200 kilograms. And the other one, which was mechanized and with loaders, which we saw in the morning, it's 1 ton.
But this is a great example of, so this guy will probably be like the other one in the future.
Right. This one is like...
He's growing.
Like, what can I say? Middle class business man. The other one was high class. The very beginner one has 1 electrical pail and small place.
Some of these businesses are making like a lot of money, are they?
Aluminium. We will see one is compacting aluminium also, and plastics. Plastic and aluminium are more profitable and making higher money than cardboard. Cardboard, the ton is about 5,000 pounds per ton. He buys for 3. After compacting and sending,
So it's a smaller percentage.
That's right. But for plastics, 20,000, 30,000. For aluminium, 70,000. You know. So yeah, it's levels and each one according to his capacity. If he has a very good money and he has good relationship with networking and so on, he works for plastics or aluminium. If he is intermediate or middle class, he works, or sometimes plastics also are just for compacting, you know. The compactor itself not so expensive. It's about 50,000 pounds for the facility. It's not expensive like the million, 2 million. لا لا ما don't film please.
I don't film.
صباح الفل يا حبيبي. والله امال في بخيت طلع على القهوه. بخيت is one of my my cousin. His mom is my aunt.
Okay.
But I'm asking about him. She said he is on the coffee shop. So as I told you, the man bring the garbage, leave it to his wife and daughter, sort, and they go to coffee shop, smoke shisha, drink, play dominoes, and then come to have a rest till lunch. Then he get up to have lunch, and after lunch he go to the coffee shop again. He is responsible for the business. If he sells something, he get the money and then give her. There are tiny, small things that she can sell. If she finds a spoon, frog,
Right.
knives, if she finds children
So
toys.
there's like extra income.
Yeah, small, tiny issues she's responsible for. But big ones like this, big volumes, the man business. Sometimes they find shoes. Some, Egypt are low canto. It has a lot of poor people who can buy used shoes, used pants. So these things are coming in the garbage. Ladies are selling it. But the big volume like plastics, paper, cardboard, aluminium, glass, men.
Yeah.
So the budget of the man is very wealthy. The budget of the woman is more. That's why he give her money to. Also he buy the meat, he buy the fruits, the vegetables, the grocery. He buys everything. But she used this small money for the kids. If a kid would like to buy a candy, go to school and he needs مصاريف المدرسة, small things.
Yeah.
متشكرين جدا والسلام عليكم ورحمة. الراجل ده تبع مين؟ واقول يا رب شكله شكل روماني عبده بس راسه مش تابعه. يعني شبهه. سلمنا على ابوك يا معلم ايه انا استاذ يلا. يا ده انا مش معلم.
She said, you are very cute.
مين اللي
I think I'm moving here.
ايوه ما هو الخواجات اماميين. Look, the area of Zabbaleen, I think, according to my life and my information and my experience, is the only area all over Egypt who can have money on a daily basis. Because they can sell this, they can find this, plastics, glass, shoes, pants. The ladies are selling some things and men are selling some things. So every day they get money, but the employers, they get the money on a monthly basis.
This neighbourhood has over 100,000 people, all competing for the same garbage. I wondered if they had much conflict.
Because he's very clever, everything. This is Bekhit, my cousin, whom we asked about his wife. I told him, where is Bekhit? She said on the coffee shop. He's a friend of Ramadan. Ramadan, the barber, is Muslim.
Okay.
Bekhit is Christian. But they love each other. We don't have any conflict.
Yeah.
We are peaceful community. We have nothing bad among each other.
يعني كل مجتمع
Every society has disputes, even the upper echelons. But ours are simple. As head of the garbage collectors, if two people disagree over neighbors, kids, or work, we hold a customary council here. There are no major crimes. We sit down, drink coffee, recite the Fatiha, and everyone leaves satisfied.
This is the most bad thing which she sees. Sometimes they competed with each other that everyone would like to take the area of his relative, his neighbor. So they come to him. We see this bad because we should cooperate, as he said, that we are love community, we love each other, but sometimes it happens.
Yeah.
So once these bad issues are happening, they come to him and then he solves the problem between them and then no conflict after that. This is how the people, you see, Sainte Marie, There's all over the place. Also, this place is for sorting another type of plastics.
Yeah, there's so many types of plastic.
This is
It's all like toys.
this is low density polyethylene, LDPE. Do you like?
I love it. It's like,
I hope
it's opened my mind.
you can tell your friends also to come, and it's good for us.
You want people to come.
Yeah, we love it. As I told you, interactive dialogue, cultures are being changed. Also, Europeans should know about the real life of Egyptians. This is real life here. خالي.
What's your opinion? Like, are you going to be talking to your friends about this?
Yeah, sure, for sure.
What will you tell
For
them?
everything about the recycling, about the sorting, about
The same baler which is for baling the mineral water, it can be used for baling the aluminium. صباح الخير يا صاحبي.
you see now
Yeah.
So
the huge amount.
you compact the aluminium cans, and it's not molten here. There is a specific place in south of Cairo called Arab Abu Sa'id, where the brake factory, which makes brakes, and also the dirty businesses for environment is there. A very hot furnace to make it molten, and then shaped into like poles or whatever, and export to Dubai or London. London is importing our aluminium. And it's sellable according to London's share stock. I mean, every day has a price like the gold. And صباح الخير يا صاحبي. This is my home.
Your home?
I'm living here.
Really?
Would you like to drink tea or whatever?
I would love to, yeah. Thank you.
I'll show you the normal life of one of the garbage collector's sons, like me, but has no pigs. We just have this house for inhabiting our household or home. I didn't tell my wife that we are coming. Surprise! Yes, please, get in.
Shall I take my shoes off?
No, it's okay. Don't.
sure?
My mom,
Nice to meet you.
my aunt, one of my aunts. ازيك يا أم؟ ما تزعليش مني يا أم معلش. الله العظيم. Do a good job.
Is it okay to film?
Yeah, you're welcome.
Really nice to meet you. Thank you so
My
much.
sister, my wife, Sabah. This lady
Thank you.
is supporting me 40 years ago.
Yeah.
We celebrated our anniversary for the 40 years in August.
Oh,
Last
congratulations.
August. She's very kind. تعال.
So did you build this house or?
My father, have a seat. My father built the first story. Okay? And me, my father died. He went to heaven about 18 years ago. عايز ميه يا ام موسى. هات لنا ميه معدنيه خد.
How old was he?
When he died, he was 60.
60. Oh. And that's what you said
Younger
about
than me.
people not living.
شاي يا دينا؟ Tea, coffee?
Tea, please.
Tea, without
Tea.
sugar.
No sugar. Perfect. Thank you.
شاي لينا احنا الثلاثه من غير سكر، وهات جزازتين ميه معزنيه. He built the first floor. We were living down. When he died and so on, and I become social worker, and I was getting good enough money. I used to save money buying gold to Sabah and then sell it. Then built the house apart by apart. Yeah, I started building this apartment.
Yeah, and I really like the finishings.
Yeah, this is, they name it.
Is this like a Coptic thing, or
No,
is this?
it's a mix between Coptic and Islamic.
Oh, really?
Having plants.
It's like a decoration, not
decoration.
about religion
It's
aspects
not a
or
religious
anything.
issue. The religious issues are in the pictures like this. This is St. George. This is another nun. Her name is Mother Irene, the Virgin, and so on. Musa, my son, is working for an NGO. George is a photographer.
Oh, really?
He do photo, film, video, and photographer. Musa started like this and become a marketeer. Yeah, it's like he's a content creator and marketeer. He traveled to Dubai.
Ezzat's family has gone from garbage collectors to middle-class professionals in 3 generations. But I still hadn't forgotten about the children I saw driving tuk-tuks earlier. I needed to know, is his family the exception, or are things actually changing? How are things for, say, children here?
We do not employ children, we educate them. We even send them to language schools. We have toiled and suffered, and a person always wants his son to be better than himself. Today, the children of garbage collectors are doctors, pharmacists, and military prosecutors. Ezzat, one of our scholars, even won a major Middle Eastern award from Queen Noor in Jordan. Our children are on the rise.
My father is a garbage collector, used to be a garbage collector. But my mother insisted when I was young, in 1970, she insisted that I should go to school. I was one of 5 people, just 5. In the past, we have less than 40% of the community were educated because we needed the children to work with the family. We named them children, working children, not child labor. They don't work for others. They work for the family, but they are working. They don't have fun. They don't feel like children. It was very hard circumstances for them. Later on, when the Zabbaleen started to become more organized, more recycling-oriented, earning good money. By the way, they earn good money. After that, in the last 20 years, they stopped sending their children to work with the father to collect the garbage or to sort with mother. But the children are in the environment, so they face the same health hazards which we are facing, like wound injuries, parasites, chest diseases because it's full of dust here and so on. By the end of the day, the percentage of educated children become a lot in the past 10 years that we have private school here. So they send them, or to outside schools, they pay a lot of money for good school for education for the kids because they, as fathers, suffered from illiteracy. So they insisted to send their girls and boys to be educated rather than illiteracy, which make them stigmatized and marginalized. So nowadays, I think more than 85% of the kids are going to school. The very poor families are still having their children.
There's still some work to do.
50%. So it's very good. In the past, my father and my mother were illiterate. His father was illiterate. My brothers, most of them were illiterate. I was just one of the family who got school. But nowadays, the children have a better life than before.
Are there quite a lot of NGOs working here now?
Yeah, not a lot. About 5. About 5 NGOs who are very active. They provide vaccines. They provide health care. Abuna Saman has health care hospital. Also, they have nurseries, children clubs, kindergarten for the kids, preschool. So NGOs are doing like this. They provide health and education and some kind of income generating.
And do they need more money and support, or are they well funded? Or
no, always NGOs in Egypt need for funds. Because they cannot serve everybody. Income for NGOs in Egypt is not so huge like Europe and others, and the fundraising here, especially nowadays. In the past, we had USAID, we have British Embassy, we have Finnish Embassy. All of these embassies and GIZ, the German, were giving the NGOs. Nowadays, they stopped.
Really?
They say we have other countries, Africa, whatever, they are in a need for money. And that's why NGOs now are suffering. So they rely on Egyptians' donations. That connection. عامل ايه؟ وعيالك عاملين ايه؟ سيو العروسة عاملة ايه؟
الحمد لله.
The same which we saw in the back. Mineral water bottles compactor. Magid is a very good guy because he is an entrepreneur. He was a garbage collector and then he saved a little money and then he bought a compactor, hired this place. So he's a business creator.
Yeah, well done. It's like,
Welcome.
To Egypt.
Egypt.
Thank you.
I was plastic bag.
There is an initiative here called Plastic Bank. It's Canadian identity. Came to Egypt to set up collection centers
okay.
to collect plastic and register on an app. This app on the internet named Plastic Bank app. Every time هو حلوف وصاحب الزريبة واقف وضيوف صاحب الزريبة واقفين ما تستنى 5 دقايق يا بابا.
العربيات
He's joking.
يا أخي الشارع لو اتكلم. We are joking برضه.
We are joking.
How important has the NGO help been for your business?
أبو عشان خاطر سحب المكبس الزراب له.
He said that he has 55 members, 55 garbage collectors.
Wow, really?
Gives him plastics registered on the app. These 55 now are getting more money as incentives. Also, they get vouchers every month to take grocery. They have health insurance, they have health and safety tools, gloves, masks.
بيقولوا لازم كسارة مش مكبس.
He tried to have a loan from the bank. The bank told him, if you are a granulator, I can give you a loan, but you are just compactor, no. But this is a very big step for him. So the initiatives was very good for him.
وأنا عندي في السجل التجاري توريد مش تكسير.
And it's written in the trade union report
الحاجات دي أول.
that he's not recycling, he's just buying and selling. This makes the bank not giving him a loan for.
Can I ask about the workers? Because I think you mentioned before that some workers come in from different areas, and I can see this looks quite diverse.
The people from the area here are totally busy in collecting, transporting, and sorting. For recycling, outsider.
Yeah.
We have about 15,000 are from Milminia, Asyut, Kena, الأقصر, الفيوم.
أنا مشغلة أكتر من 20.
He said 20,000 outside. I said 15,000. He said 20. Plus Sudanese, who are about 5,000. صباح الخير.
And how many businesses do you say are here again?
5,000.
5,000.
Like this. Some of them are sorters, some of them are balers, some of them are pelletizers, some of them plastic shredders or granulators. Variety.
And are the dogs we see, are they pets or are they stray or are they
The dogs, they are friends for us.
friends?
They live in the home, at home.
Yeah, so they are pets. Yeah.
And they eat from the garbage, from whatever around. And but they are not like yours in Europe. We name them clam baladi, local dogs. Baladi means local.
Right.
They are not brands like what you have in Europe and America, which are expensive. But they are clever, by the way, and they guard, as you saw when we get into the home, they bark, hop, 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 you know? So they guard the house and they live with us. They eat and we do love them, by the way.
Yeah. And some people use the donkey for...
Yeah, internal, for internal transportation, to move from the house of the garbage collector to the recycler. Or some recyclers who are very poor, not recyclers, who are buying to sort and sell. They have a small tricycle like this or a donkey car.
Yeah.
They are not very rich businessmen. The rich businessmen have trucks like this.
Yeah.
Ezzat wanted to show me an NGO he used to work for. They help women who don't work in the garbage business.
This is the NGO, the Association for the Protection of the Environment.
Okay. Oh, it's just an environmental NGO.
APE, Association for the Protection of the Environment. I used to work here about 20 years ago.
Hello. Hello. Hi. Merhaba. Merhaba.
أيوة. They have a children club here that
Wow.
the kids are waiting to get in. Some ladies who cannot work in garbage, which is their, يعني, against their health or whatever, they prefer to come here to learn how to weave carpets, how to make quilts. After 6 months of learning or training, they become producers. The association supply them with the materials which they receive it from the textile factories. Sometimes textile factories are giving them the leftover as a donation, or they buy it from the textile factories. السلام عليكم عاملين ايه؟ ازيكم. So it's a clean waste. So the ladies come here to learn on this loom, and then after that they start producing. I think so. The NGO, they don't mind. If they said no. So all of these are types of the production which they produce. And also the NGO make the marketing. Once they do it as work, they deliver it to the quality control system. And if the quality is okay according to the total quality management, they give them the money. حوالي في المتوسط.
يعني
about 1,500, 2,000 a month, which is good for her instead of working in the garbage or whatever. مساء الخير. She is the lady of training the ladies here. صار ازاي في حياة الناس وحياة البنات. تعال. مدام سامية is the خدي يا leader. She is the manager of the place. Helped in educating the girls because they have literacy classes here, change their bad habits like family circumstances and fighting earlier marriage because they used to make the girls here marriage under 18. The association helped in changing this bad attitude. Also, the girl has a right that she can choose her fiancé, not to be married according to the parents. A lot of things happen here. Plus the money, they earn good money.
علينا الستات التعليم يغير حياتهم لمعلم أولادهم.
Education here changed the life of the ladies and the girls that helped them to change the life of their children. In the past, they didn't send their kids to school. Nowadays, they insist to educate their kids because they were illiterate, all of them, and now they become educated. So they realize the importance of education.
Yeah, what's your proudest achievement here?
كل الناس هنا أغلبها تعلم. في ناس دخلت جامعات.
The education, the biggest achievement here.
عشان هم, she were illiterate, by the way. She was illiterate. Nowadays, she went to the university through this, and their kids.
She was illiterate.
Yeah, مش كنت انت مع أمية? I was her teacher, by the way.
Really?
أنا كنت بعلمها مع أمي. Now she joined the Open University. خدت بكالوريوس تجارة يا سامي؟ She got a diploma.
So it's never too late. Like it's never too late to learn.
She is very. شكرا يا أبو سامي.
شكرا.
تعبتك يا صاحبتي. يلا بينا. تعيش. عاملة إيه يا حبيبي؟
الحمد لله على العافية.
بصبغ. She knew that I colored my hair. She says, you are old man. يا إبراهيم.
Before I left Garbage City, Ezzat had one last thing to show me.
يا إبراهيم. عسلية.
I didn't expect it to be towering above everything.
I have a problem, Tommie.
Oh, no problem.
High places phobia.
I'm
so
okay.
if you are going, you'll climb it by yourself.
That's it.
And Dina.
You want to come?
If you like, but we get a permission from the owner.
Yeah.
Okay. لا بيقول بخير. مساء الخير.
Hi. It's Tommie. And you? Hello. People are cute, aren't they?
Yeah.
It's so high.
Yeah.
Oh, so many floors.
أنا صحتي ولا لياقتي تسمح بكده. Finally.
Oh, there's a fast way down there. Oh my goodness, it's higher.
Yeah.
You sure you're okay?
This is it.
On the ground floor, entire families are knee-deep in Cairo's waste. Sometimes. Oh. But if you look up, you'll see these fragile-looking wooden towers. Okay. Oh, thank you. Wow. Amazing. Amazing.
ده غريب ده.
Up here, away from the dust and the noise, Amazing. you find the community's escape, their obsession. Everyone's in on it, from the guys sorting trash all the way up to the Godfather himself.
وأنا أنا
Like a rest place
أمام هو
for him. Okay. أنا سمعت يا حاج إن فيلتك دي اتكسرت في
اتحرقت
الثورة.
في الثورة
صح؟
ولا أقول لك
وأنت قسمتها لفيلل صغيرة.
تعالى كده أهو.
Pigeon.
تعالى كده أهو هم إيه؟ استنى. برتاح نفسي وبحس إن عملت يعني.
You feel like relief when you see the pigeon.
الحمام وديعة ورمز السلام.
This is a symbol of peace. This is symbol. He like it. He feels safe. He feel peace.
You see also the pigeon towers. It's for pigeon. It's one of the hobbies here that every house has a tower to raise and fly pigeons and doves. The youth like it and love it. So youth used to raise it as a hobby and business in the meantime. How? That, look, for example, every evening before the sun set, they fly. Groups of pigeons are fly together. If your pigeons more clever and more trained, they can attract the other pigeons of the other people and land on your tower. You have a net. If you catch them,
And then they become yours.
or if he would like to get them back, he should be punished by paying money.
Oh, really? So it becomes like a
Yeah,
competition.
That's right.
يطلع فوق فين؟
أنا هنا.
تعالى. You can climb up here.
Oh, no. What?
Good job.
Did I let them out? Oh, no, you're kidding.
Can you see the pigeon?
I love it. Wow, 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 wow.
He called the pigeon to return.
Really?
Yeah, صفرنا تاني كده. This is the sound. This is the sound to return. They understand and return back to here.
Yeah. Coming up here and seeing the view, seeing the pigeons, it's so special for me. So thank you so much.
You're welcome. بيقول لك شكرا جدا، كانت تجربة رهيبة بالنسبة لي. You're welcome. We're glad to be here. ننزل الرعب ده على فكرة النزول أصعب من الطلوع.
فرقوا بقى على الدنيا هنا يصور، عايز صورة ولا حاجة.
It was time to leave Garbage City, but on the way home, I kept thinking, there's just so much here that the rest of the world could learn from. They recycle 85% of Cairo's waste by hand, while back home in England, we just burn almost half of it. What if we paid people directly for what they recycle? What if we treated recycling as a community income rather than a cost to be managed? But the more I thought about whether any of this could actually be copied, the harder it got. The pigs that eat Cairo's organic waste are banned in most Western countries, and the working conditions, we'd never accept them. But most of all, the people who built all of this, who turned a city's rubbish into an economy with their bare hands, even they don't want this life for their children. The Godfather's dream isn't for the next generation to collect garbage. It's for them to be judges, doctors, politicians. They built something extraordinary here, and they're spending every day trying to make sure their kids never have to do it.